Hello people and welcome back to John Shepherd Fitness. I am currently just walking to my local shopping centre to collect a package for my home gym. It is the chin-up bars, but the people who sent it didn't pay any postage or packaging on it, so I've now got to spend another £11 on that, which is cheeky. Can't be bothered to complain because eBay takes the mick when you're trying to get your money back, and you know what, for 11 quid I cannot be bothered. But so I'm going to get that, but also I'm going to get some shopping. So I am not just going to get something which is non-essential, I'm also getting some stuff which is essential, which is food, as now I am looking after my son all the time. He's stopping with me throughout this period of lockdown, and yeah, he eats a lot, so I need to get some more food. And today's video is going to be like a bit of a life update, telling you what's happening in my life at the moment, what's actually going on, and I'm just going to go through it all. Obviously have a little bit of a workout in it. We'll try out my new chin-up bar, and yeah, let's do this.
Let's go!
The boring stuff out of the way about my actual personal life. Obviously, with this coronavirus going around, it's going to impact relationships, families quite hard. You know, going to be put under a lot of pressure that probably haven't ever had. You know, couples being together more than they usually are. You know, actually having your kids, you know, 24/7, you have to carry 24 hours a day all the time until this whole virus thing disappears. But people have been asking, I thought you was still with Cheryl, and no, I'm not. The actual virus itself caused a bit of trouble because my dad's high risk. I asked to move in with her just for the safety of my own dad, and she was messing me about, so I broke up with her. This was a couple of weeks ago. She said sorry, but me being stubborn, I didn't want to really forgive her straight away. But recently I found out that she was actually interested in somebody else straight away, and basically wanted him over me, who she's never even met or spoke to. That's what she says. Yeah. So I basically gave the ultimatum: it's either me or this person you never met, you haven't spoke to, and she chose this bloke. So if somebody's like that and wants to be like that, they are not getting any respect off me. I actually did think she was a nice person. I actually did like her, but just shows to go what people can be like when you're not with them. And that's the thing, a little message I'm trying to say to you is, if you got loved ones, if you got people that you care about, right, we're going through hard times. This is the time now where you know who are your friends. You know if that girl, that man actually does like you, you know, because it's hard times, and if they just don't want to bother with you now, it just shows that they wasn't worth it. Don't worry about it. There'll be somebody better along the way, and that's what I got to think. Other than that, I'm pretty fine in myself. Yeah, bit gutted, but you know what, things happen for a reason, you know what I mean. I don't know if she will ever bother with me again, but I'm not coming second best to no one. I got my essentials. Got my lad a few books as well for English and maths. I have all the stuff that came from this coronavirus. Probably homeschooling is one of the hardest things I've had to do. it's not the work that's the hard thing, but I give a lot of respect to teachers. I don't know how they do it with youngsters. Obviously when you're a bit older, you listen more and you understand, but when you're trying to teach a 5-year-old how to write a certain letter or do a certain word, and they start screaming and they want to go on the tablet and they want to go on and watch TV, you're fighting a pointless battle, and their attention span is like non-existent. So I've just got him a few little books where you can write in the books, and hopefully he'll be a genius by the time he goes back to school. Went to the post office and it's closed. Checked the website before I actually even went. It said it's open till 1:30. Of course, they haven't updated the website. It's not even open. Only open up for an hour, and that's 8:30 to 9:30 in the morning. The thing is, now I've got to order. Now I've got to go online and have it delivered again. So that could be by the end of the week I actually get it. So I will not be doing any chin-ups soon. Oh, another thing that what we have to deal with while we're on lockdown is motivation. Everybody's motivation is probably really low at the moment. We haven't got really much to look forward to. You know, we can't go out, we can't celebrate things like birthdays, weddings. We can't really do much at the moment, you know. Obviously, if you was into your gym like me, there's only so much you can do at home, you know, unless you've got a home gym. And of course the motivation's just gonna start lowering, but that doesn't mean that you can't learn new things. It doesn't mean you can't try something new, plan a new career. You know, we've got now time, now we're all locked down, most of us aren't working. It's time to maybe not waste your time thinking of doing something, but actually doing it. Obviously I'm training to be a personal trainer. I haven't actually really started it, but now I've got the time to actually sit down and actually almost complete it, because I can't actually complete it fully because I got to do a two one-on-one sessions to complete it as well. But all the paperwork I can do. Could learn a new language, brush up on techniques at home, like if you are quite bad at stretching, you can actually practice your form on actual new things, you know. So if you're always bending or arching your back on deadlifts, you can now practice. Another thing is, if you're locked down, you're probably either locked down by yourself, so it's a good chance to start speaking to people more, the people you don't really speak to, like family members. You could Skype them, face chat them, anything, you know, every day. Keep in touch, have a little conversation to pass the time, because at the moment what I'm finding is that the days are going really slow. If you're just sitting in front of the TV and watching TV all day, they go really slow. Getting group chats, you know, play games. There's so many options now online, where there's people doing online quizzes, even house party apps where you're all dancing in your room. You know, there's so many different things. If you miss a certain thing about your life, there will be a chat room or an app that you can do it in your own house. If you're living with people, then play games with each other, you know, do stuff. There's so many things you can do, you know, so there's no reason where you are missing a lot of things. And a lot of people do like going out and that, but this is a time when you can connect together with people who you actually do care about. Another thing you can do to pass the time is walking, like I'm doing now. Yes, you can get your steps in. You know, we're still allowed out, so you could go and do some running or some walking, you know, good chance to take the dog out for a walk and get your exercise in for the day, so we don't get all overweight, you know, because when we're stuck inside, I know it, and I guarantee all of you know it, the chocolates and cakes seem to be so appealing, and if we're going to burn off some calories, we need to get some exercise in. So doing walking and that will help burn off a few calories, so you don't feel so bad if you are actually having something naughty for once. So get the steps in. Also, doing what you love. So if anything you're doing at the moment, I mean, if you're got a business or you've got a YouTube channel, for instance, like I have, you've got plenty of time now to either invest in it, make it better, see what you can do to improve it. You know, is there something that you're not that good at, like filming or editing? And go on sites, go on YouTube, for instance. There is so many people who can help you with that. You know, if you're at a certain point in your career, business, where it's okay, but you want to start making a bit more money, then find out. Look online. There's plenty of advice and help to expand businesses. Oh, I hope this has helped you. Obviously, it's easier said than done doing these things, but even if you take one of these things that I said and do it and practice it, it will benefit you in the long run. And when we're all out of this situation, you never know, it could make your life better. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a big thumbs up and remember to subscribe, and hopefully next time I will have some more gym equipment, and I will have a chin-up bar, and I will have my resistance bands, so then I can do some proper workouts. But stay safe, and I will see you next time.
Go, let's go!